Miore, employee. Bro, it's a tough night for all of us. You have to serve, I don't know why I thought those were hot dogs over there. They're not even the texture of hot dogs. Miharu-chan. He too wants Miharu Hirano to return to the Tekken franchise. The nice thing is that if you leave your door open, then you can go ahead and continue hearing it. Time to reply. Report back to Shintani-san. Our man in Genda Law office. I will say, I mean, I talk a lot about how good Kamurocho looks in the dark. It does look incredible in the light, too. I feel like in most of the recent games, you mostly see it in the light, though. So it requires some extra special kind of compliments. Like Yakuza 7, I feel like you only saw it in the dark in the last chapter. And Yakuza 8, in the last chapter, you see it in the dark. But again, both of those are less you can explore around and more like, hey, this is kind of how it's set up, right?
Bring it on.
Sorry, you mostly see it in the dark. I would in the light, I should say, because you can kind of switch the after the fact. Oh, didn't do the job. Very nice.
What a waste.
Taking a hit or two is good because it does allow me to go into these stores and, what are you so freaked out about? I got something on my face. It does allow you to go ahead and, get some food here. Can I ask you something? What's up? They were holding cabbage? Baggage. Cabbage and baggage, but it's also called luggage. Yeah. So once you've introduced yourself to a character, you can, in some situations, you kind of can just revisit them, and you don't really have to do as much to be able to do stuff like that. But visiting them, eating there, all that type of stuff can factor into your actual process here. Back to Genda. You'll expect to see me do that a lot. Maybe after I get into a small beating and then go ahead and immediately redeem myself for it by doing a little extra there. Anyway, none of these folks have anything that they want to say. That upsets me. I think I'll jump out the window over it. Otaku mentioned that before, so I wanted to, make sure that I did it. But yeah, you don't have to go down the elevator if you don't want to.
Sure did. Murase spilled the beans over at the Kyorei hideout, place called KJ Art.
And you made it out of there in one piece? Incredible.
All in a day's work, Shintani-sensei. So, according to Murase, Hamura was empty at midnight on the 3rd. That directly contradicts the prosecution's assertion that Hamura was beating Kume to death at the time.
Wow, that's a hell of a find. But is Murase gonna testify?
It's not that easy.
It never is.
Yeah, why would he help him out, is the thing.
I found something that backs his story up. This is Hamura. 3 hours after Hamura took Kume. Midnight. Take a good look at the edge of the screen. We don't see any of them go inside, so I thought nothing of it. But the stories match up. Murase...
The edge of the screen, they were like right on camera.
And they left empty-handed.
So they saw the camera and then headed out to the back door.
Sounds like we need to talk to Captain Hamura. There are too many unanswered questions.
Agreed. I'll set up another visit.
Give me a call once you do.
In the meantime, there's still a little bit of legwork that we can do, I'm sure. But first...
You spoke to Mafia, yes?
Huh?
Let's have a chat with
Why do
her.
you ask?
She seemed happy. It had been a while since she last saw you.
Oh, cool?
She
Cool?
looked sad, too.
Sad? Wonder why.
As do I. See you later.
A woman of very few words, but she says so much, even in spite of all of that. I don't know if that's a missable conversation, but worth having. Poor Mafia, though. She exists in the space that a lot of Yakuza game characters do, where it's, especially women in these games, where it's like, they clearly... Well, no, what am I doing? Hold up. They clearly want you to be a bachelor, clearly view you as being like a character who is like meant to be a little bit more out there, you know, in terms of their, shall we say, romantic potential, shall we say. But you still have kind of a steady squeeze, shall we say, that is kind of intended to be the person that you know, you're meant to be spending time with, you're meant to be caring about. Let's see, that should do it, I think, right? Up 2 more points. That's not. 5 points. I don't really want to waste all my money at the moment, so gonna bust some alien heads the minute I get home. Briam-sama. Let's see. Anything that I could be doing while I'm around here? I guess I could head towards the drone race. See if that's something I could do right up here now. Oh, or maybe I'll run into a car. Of course. Men's entertainment box. I can look at all the the hostesses I can't date in this game. There are no hostesses in this game. There is something else in this game that is available to you. So I believe that all of these are the hostesses from 6. But yeah, this is generally where you would kind of take a look at them and get an eye on them, get an eyeful. That was not what I wanted to pick up. So now that we do have the now that we do have the EX, I realized I probably should have focused on showing that off, but because I only used the Tiger EX before. But yeah, Millennium Tower. A place that has brought me a lot of happiness and a lot of grief as well. Let's go in. Oh, look! It's a race queen. This is the registration counter for the drone races that'll be starting up soon. We're still getting things together, so would you mind coming back soon? I did not remember that was kind of segmented off. But I guess it makes sense. They want to make sure that you access it when you need to access it. There we go.
What a waste.
Like I said, the crane style feels woefully underpowered in this game. Even when you do actually get the ability to level it up somewhat, it really does still feel very worthless for most of the game. Like, I mean, it's not something that I spend too much time kind of agonizing over, but it is something where I'm kind of like, damn. Oh my god, yes. So like I said before, there's going to be a point in this game where I stop using crane style totally. We're starting to work our way through that. And you may notice the Tiger only, there's no crane only stuff in here, if I remember correctly. Maybe there's some stuff from the heat gauge stuff, the heat moves. But in terms of actual, like, oh no, crane style is like, powered up or useful or anything like that. Like, no, straight up. The goal is to make Tiger style the most cracked style possible and then work your way off of that. It's actually hilarious. The new Ono Michio sucks ass. First one was way doper.
Out of the way.
The best part about crane style is I would say it's maybe my favorite battle theme in the franchise. But see, look at this. Now you can charge all of your attacks, which means you deal more damage, you break guard, and you can do that off of anything. So all of your attacks after your initial strike can get that.
Take a cab over to the Kamurocho police station.
Will do. Thanks.
All right, cool. It just so happens that we're pretty decently close to a few different things here. But first, time to eat again. The Smile at the Smile Burger, home of the free smile. You can't drink if you. I think like in the later games, you're able to at least drink water to power up your heat a little bit, even if you're not hungry. Maybe the person is up here? No, it definitely is. It definitely is her, yeah? Oh, wait, yeah. Yagami-kun. So, yeah, him just knowing people directly here as well. Building 1, where my office is. First case tackled was becoming a detective for her. Simple as finding her lost dog, but I guess you could say it was bad luck that the dog ended up at the site of a drug trade. It was horrible. Ever since then, she's been letting me rent a room for cheap, which helps since I never have any money. Even paying cheap rent is tough.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. You're starved to death. Your place would be designated as a stigmatized property. Oh, come on. A little favor. Izakaya.
Yep.
So what she's going to do is she's going to put some free dishes inside the office fridge. And once we've had what's inside the office fridge, then we can send her a message through text to give her some insight, or through line, I should say, to be able to kind of get some other info there. So this one's pretty easy. Just go back to your office whenever there's food in your fridge, go in there and eat it, and then send her a text to let her know that you've eaten it, and you can progress her stuff. And by the way, you can also increase. Well, no, this is increasing the recovery items. Sorry, there is something to do with the fridge as well, though, right? I could have sworn there was, but maybe I just saw the fridge icon and I just lost my mind. But yeah, we'll come back to that. But yeah, sometimes the person that you help out isn't going to be the person that you actually directly... Oh. Sometimes the person that you interact with is not going to be the person that you, you know, are friends with. Oh, hold up. So yeah, very nice. And very good at kind of being able to attack multiple enemies at once if you need to. But now... Oops, hold up. I messed that up. My bad. Let's head to Hamura, and let's share the good news. Or, I guess, okay news, anyway, at least.
When the fuck
the
am I
news.
getting out of here, Talk?
Don't ask me. Shintani-sensei's your lawyer, remember?
Hamura-san, I've got something to show you. December 3rd, 11:55 p.m. A Kyorei man by the name of Murase comes to a moor to rescue Kume. Not wanting to be seen by the cameras, he goes in through the back.
And?
Murase
And?
his soul inside.
Well, yeah, I'd already hopped over to the sauna.
And what did you do with Kume?
I already told you I threw him out the back.
And before that?
Huh?
Around 10 o'clock, you kicked everyone else out so you could be alone with Kume. I have testimony to back that up. Why'd you do it, though?
What can I say?
Oh, you know.
This Kume reminded me of an old friend.
He wanted to stare at him intently and do nothing
Who
else.
knows, though? I was pretty plastered.
He's suddenly getting evasive. Even pulled the "I was too drunk to remember" card.
That's so. Did you need to kick everyone out just for that?
I told you I was drunk. Who knows what I was thinking?
Well, you seem to remember other parts clearly, though. Like when you left the club.
What are you getting at?
For a so-called innocent man with an alibi, your story has an awful lot of holes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You being able to remember the exact time you were in specific places, but not being able to remember what you did in those places.
True killer's identity?
I said I'm not hiding shit!
Well,
Now
he's...
get the hell out there and prove my alibi. I was at the sauna all night long. Prove that and I'm in the clear.
I need to have a backup plan in case your alibi doesn't pan out. But I can't help you if you're gonna hide things from your lawyer. You're suspected of abducting a rival clan member, gouging his eyes out and dumping him in an alleyway. They'll lock you up and toss the key if we can't win this. Has that thought even crossed your mind? Or are all Yakuza just that fearless in the face of a life sentence?
Fear has nothing to do with it. But like hell am I gonna beg you to save me.
Then who would you beg?
None of your business.
It's only a matter of time, Hamura. I'll figure out.
I really do love this antagonistic relationship here. Yagami so clearly does not care about like the professional like aspect of this in comparison with, you know, Shintani. It has everything to do with kind of being like, dude, like you are acting like an asshole to me, and I would rather that you don't do that.
Figures.
He's keeping something from us.
Trying to put him in his place a little
Might
bit.
be more to this case than we thought.
So what? You telling me we hit a dead end?
More or less. I need more to work with.
Specifically...
Like what Hamura and Kume did after leaving Amur. Eyewitness testimony. We don't have time to scour the city for leads, though.
Hey, how much money you got?
How much you need?
You'll need 30K or so. I've got this friend, a local detective on the force. He'll tell you anything for the right price.
Anything?
Anything. Guy's an informant.
Another dirty cop. See, I
The guy you hit up.
really genuinely, like, I think my thought on, you know, cops being considered to be good in Japan
He's a regular over
was,
Really?
Yeah. Surprised you know
was just based off the fact that, like, Date is kind of positioned pretty well, but, like, It really isn't, I guess, is it? Well, anyway, I guess we can eat. Curry. Real curry. I mean, that's not as real a picture as it always is, but... To Yagami-kun, I made you some curry. But I thought regular curry would be too boring, so I added some bitter melon, one of my favorite fruits. I thought that the spiciness of the curry and the bitterness of the melon would balance out well. Hope you enjoy. Oh, and don't hold back sending your feedback. Your honesty only helps me improve. From Tamioka. I don't know, actually. But let's see and let's find out. Bro, like, why are you staring at me like that? This is god-awful. Vegetables aren't even fully cut. You haven't tasted it yourself, have you? Perhaps you could do without the bitter melon. Would you mind chopping up the ingredients a bit more? I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Bet there are people out there who would really enjoy it. And their expectations. All right. Well, I always have to eat garbage like this from now on. So yeah, there's our caveat there. The food is bad. But, you know, force it down your throat and maybe it won't always be bad. Pretend that I phrased that better than the way that I phrased that. Maybe just a little bit, yeah. Beef. All right. Over to tender we go. And hey, we really don't have all that much money, but let's just see what happens, yeah? They're telling us we can go there now. I always say that, like, the Yakuza games are very good about, like, hey, you know, you kind of need to do a billion things before you're ready to actually go in, and there is always a point where they ask you to raise a bunch of money.
You know him?
Sure do. He hasn't been.
But it ain't
by in a few
this.
days, though. Why?
Damn. Guess I came at the wrong time.
Sure hope this guy's worth the trouble.
It's okay. I'll let him know you were looking for him. Why don't you have a drink or two in the meantime? First one's on me.
What's all this?
Just buttering you up. Remember when I mentioned someone who had a job for you?
Yeah? What of it?
Well, turns out they won't have one for you after all. Sorry.
Yeah,
Apparently
well,
the client
thanks.
was trying to get back at some Yakuza who sucker punched him.
And he wanted me to do what?
Not sure. Doesn't matter now anyway.
Why, did he go all vigilante on him?
Not exactly. It sounds like the Yakuza ended up behind bars.
Oh, hey.
Killing a man and gouging his eyes out.
Huh? Wait a second.
Captain Hamura. Surprised?
Small world.
Now that you mention it, I remember something about a host getting smacked in the face that night.
By a Yakuza?
Yep. Don't think he got hurt too bad, though. Pretty sure it happened right around midnight.
And there is us finding an extra little lead.
You'll have to ask the guy directly.
So it's a little bit of an extra bit for the alibi
His
there.
name was Seiya. He's a
Seiya.
host over at Club Stardust on Tenkaichi Street. That's where I'd look.
All right, going to talk to a host now.
Works over at Club Stardust. Talk to him yourself if you want to know more.
Club
about his
Stardust, which just recently regained its non-death fight club stuff from Yakuza 6. Play Yakuza 6 to figure out why it was a death fight club. That may be like the craziest detail that that game had, where it was like, yeah, no, like that dude, I forgot his name, Jungi Han was like, what if we made host clubs like really sexy, but like we made them really sexy because people wanted to fight in them? Like,
And stay down.
host clubs are outdated. Sexy fight clubs with masks and whips and chains are in. I don't know. That I feel like host and hostess clubs are like the right kind of sexy for this space. Hey.
Hey, you have a sec?
Depends. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone who works here. Think I can talk to Seiya for a
But
sec?
Stardust is a pretty famous spot in these games.
Not today.
All the way back to the original.
Today?
Not quite. He's out on a date with a customer.
Damn. He could be practically anywhere then.
Third day in a row, too. He's got it wrapped around his finger.
Yeah, that's great. Any idea?
Yeah,
where
that's
he's at?
great.
No clue. I doubt he went far, but that's all I've got.
All right, cool. Thanks anyway.
Why can't people just stay at their clubs? You can find them the same way before. It was worth a shot.
Yo, Tsukumo.
Oh, hey, Yagami-shi. What's up?
I need something. Think you can do another message search?
Can you
for
get
me?
online for me, bro?
Hit me with the keywords you need.
Let's go with Stardust and Seiya. Oh, and let's limit the search history to just today.
You got it. Give me just a second here.
What you got for me, bro?
Working. I'll just push this to your screen. Might have worked too well. Any other keywords you want to narrow this down by?
Woke, Stardust, and Seiya. Dates?
Oh, that did the trick.
Great. Should be easy to check these out myself. Thanks, Tsukumo.
All
Sure
right.
you'll find your pretty boy in no time.
So we got 3 people that we need to track down here. 3 individuals with messages. I wish I could have read those messages again, because someone was straight up like, God, like, I want this man in a alleyway. I don't think that's how host dates work. For those of you that don't know, generally in host and hostess culture, you go to the person who is going to a club, goes to the place, they go on a date, they do the host club stuff, which is you go, you spend a bunch of money to drink, and oh wow, okay, I forgot about that one actually. But yeah, you go to a club, you spend money for the purposes of drinking with the host/hostess in question. And the more money that you spend, the better time that you could potentially have. What's also known about this, too, is that some people will occasionally make the decision to see you outside of the club if you are such a good customer. But that is something that relies on kind of the person's discretion. This is a good way to get extra money if you are someone who is, if you're really high rolling with them. But, the date side of things is kind of not, it's kind of considered to be a bonus on top of your actual club stuff. You should, the idea is don't refuse it. If a customer asks if they're really a high roller. But also kind of gauge if they're actually a high roller, and it's not meant to be like your big thing that you do. I've never been to Japan. I just read a lot of books.
Eh?
Unreliable chef. What are you doing, bro? Guess I better get going. Something I need to serve you.
Hmm?
Comes at the end of the meal? Like a dessert? Every sushi restaurant serves it at the end. That thing. I mean, you're the person who works here, bro. This guy doesn't know what to serve, so he's trying to coax the answer out of me. What does sushi restaurant serve at the end of a meal? The restroom key. Ginger, tea, a hand towel. I think it's tea, right? Generally served last because it washes away the fish taste from the mouth. I imagine how... That is actually really nice. I whenever I go to a sushi bar, I usually drink tea with my meal. So it's like it might be better to do it afterwards.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on a date or you're in some other something like that, Though I guess green tea also has a weird taste. Kenta Ozumi. This is Yagami. As pointed out before, most of the characters that are not prominent to the plot, mostly side characters and friend characters, are not dubbed over in English, which makes sense because it would honestly be a little too much work. No big deal, really, though. I mean, honestly, you get used to kind of the bilingual stuff from Yakuza 8 when they're like, even when you're in America, you just hear Japanese. I mean, when you're in America, you just hear English regardless of what vocal track you actually use for the main characters. Exactly like that. So yeah, like I said before, we're starting to get to a place where this is going to just be the viable option for me here. Where is she? Where are you? Maybe she's in Don Quixote. I love the Don Quixote has a different song in every game as well. God, I mean, I really do just miss Don Quixote. The fact that they put a police station here is like maybe the craziest and most criminal thing that a game has ever done, that a franchise has ever done. How dare you stand where they've stood? Oh, there you are.
Kun gets here soon.
Wait a sec. You mean Seiya, that host from Stardust?
Who are you? Are you from the club?
No, sorry. I'm just looking for Seiya. I'd ask where he is, but it looks like you know as much as I do.
Hey. Are you implying my Seiya-kun stood me up? I'm sure he's just taking his time getting ready. He'll be here any minute.
Oh.
How long have you been?
Three women. Yagami, that's so rude.
I shouldn't have asked. Excuse me.
You literally did not have to do that, bro. There was no reason for that. All right. One up here. Hold up a sec. While I'm doing that, I can get myself a nice little meal real quick. Or maybe I can't. Maybe I can't, dude. I think it's up here. Yeah, there's one up here, too. I swear Excuse me. Miore, employee. Bro, it's a tough night for all of us. You have to serve, I don't know why I thought those were hot dogs over there. They're not even the texture of hot dogs. Miharu-chan. He too wants Miharu Hirano to return to the Tekken franchise. Yagami being rude to service workers. That's not good. Come on, pal. I know it's a stressful time, but be patient.
Hey.
Everything all right, bro? Miharu Shima, and she started as a part-timer here recently. Damn. That's how it goes sometimes. So this is what I meant before, where it's like the later Yakuza games often make some of these, eat at a place and then learn stuff, your like major side stories. They kind of change the way that side stories are explored in this game to some degree. But the ones that are kind of smaller are played out like this. Norimoto.
Hi.
So yeah, you still visit places, you still go to them, you still involve yourself in other people's business, but it's in a way that feels more natural than kind of just you are a casual observer that just runs up and gets yourself in this business. Moreover, it's more like, there's actually a reason for you to be involved in all this. What the hell am I doing here? Internet cafe. All right. Keep it going. Let's find another girl failure. Well, not girl failure. No. They have more money than I do. So I shouldn't be calling them lame.
What is it?
I'm looking for a host named Seiya. Works at Stardust.
Wait, you know Seiya-kun? Is he alright? We were gonna go on a date tonight, but he never showed. I'm kinda worried.
Damn.
Huh? I'd heard he was on a date around here too, but I guess that means it wasn't with you.
Wow.
Better luck next
Rude.
time.
Wait, what? Seiya-kun's out with another girl?
They're wearing the same coat, by the way, which is kind of hilarious.
Take it too hard. I'm sure you'll bounce back.
Oh, thank goodness he's safe. I thought he'd gotten into an accident or something.
Oh, this
I wonder
girl.
if he's having fun on his
Awesome.
date. As long as he's happy.
This is the right mentality to take if you're doing this type of thing. Going out on dates with individuals who for money, I suppose. But that means that the third person might be able to provide us with a little bit more insight. And maybe she might be wearing the exact same coat as the other two. Yeah, please, by all means, keep following me, guys. Keep following me. Keep going. This way I can take care of you and then take care of my business right after. Everybody wins. Especially me. Oh, whoop. Wow, just two of them here. Easy peasy. Alright, let's see here. Here and now. Maybe that's intentional, like to make sure that you can spot them. Oh, no, wait. She definitely does not have the same coat on.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What?
I'm looking for a host named Seiya. Works at Stardust.
This is a crazy fit to go on a date for, I think. I don't know.
I need to ask him something. I heard he was on a date around here.
Did you say date? Who's the bitch he's cheating on me with?
Come on.
You know what? It's fine.
It is not fine. What the hell is going on?
Oh, look at the time. Gotta run.
So, nobody knows.
Oh, Yagamishi.
But we're right next to him, so...
Nope. Struck out on all 3 leads.
Huh. How about giving it another try?
Nah, I'm good. I'll figure out some other way.
Don't be such a sourpuss, Yagamishi. I bet there have been more posts since earlier.
Doubt that's gonna change much. But sure, why not? Let's see what you got.
Let's start with the same keyword as before. See that? A new hit.
I just met with Seiya-kun at Kanrai, and girl, does he look delicious. Can't wait to start this date. Booty call my. Booty call my.
I'll check it out. Thanks for everything, Tsukumo.
They did a really good job with localizing those, I gotta say. Like, whenever people kind of talk about, like, localization jobs, I hate to be negative about localization, you know, or about anything, but, like, you know, when we talk about these games, but, like, a lot of people have some serious issues with, like, people localizing stuff. And, I mean, it's just, honestly, sometimes it's just more entertaining to localize the things this way. Like, there are a lot of people who are kind of like, no, like, it should be the exact text that it was in Japanese. But then they use, like, I don't know, Google Translate or something to go, no, see, they did it wrong. It should actually be this. Not realizing, or maybe perhaps actually realizing, that there's more to it than just straight-up translation. And a lot of times when you do straight-up translation of another language into, you know, a host language, it doesn't always look the best, so it might be fun to play around with it a little bit. You know, maybe if you are, like, for example, that one specifically informs to me that this girl is, like, you know, younger, she is a little bit more outgoing, she's out there. Oh, look, the hosts, by the way. I love how these look like I don't know. They look like they look like what's that say? Trendy God. They look like movie posters. All right. Oh, there he is, spinning his yarn.
Seiya, right? From Stardust? Huh? Sorry to butt in. You have a sec?
You'll have to excuse me, Mai-chan. I won't be long.
Mai-chan.
Everything okay?
Don't worry. It'll all be fine. Mind stepping outside, Yagami-san?
Wait.
Oh.
You know who I am?
I do.
There's a twist.
The owner over at Tender told me about you. Thought I'd ask you to do me a favor.
You want to get back at a Yakuza who hit you, yeah?
Yes. He said you might be able to manage something.
Well, no, because that guy's kinda my boss, but...
Sounds like you're pretty well known in Kamurocho.
So that's what people say about me?
One more thing. This is just
hey, I mean, honestly, you know...
You'll do anything for your clients. You even got a murderer off the hook, right?
Damn. Look, that was before I was a detective, bro.
Say something wrong?
No.
Yes. Yes, you did.
You said Captain Hamura hit you?
That's right.
When?
The night of December 3rd. The day of the murder.
You're sure?
Yes.
Funny enough, I've been hired to look into Hamura's case. This story of yours could be key evidence.
That's so. Not sure I want to be the guy who sets him free.
I know you two have a history, but I need this. Please.
How could I say no to a celebrity like you? It's fine.
He is kind of cute, you're right. That's the idea, like, you know, you have to be a level of attractive, you know, that is able to really reel him in, you know? Yes, I may be able to prove Hamura's alibi now.
Run into Hamura?
I think around midnight, out in front of Kyushu #1 Star. Not the busiest place.
Kyushu #1 Star.
Kyushu #1 Star.
That's right over near the sauna.
10?
Yeah, it is.
Mind telling me more? Why'd he hit you in the first place?
Wish I knew. The guy reeked of booze, though. I was just walking down the street when I noticed him coming towards me. He was like, mumbling to himself or something. Kinda scary shit. I tried to avoid him, but he just barreled towards me anyway.
And how many times did he hit you?
Just the once. Left a fucking nasty bruise, though. Knocked one of my fillings clean out, too.
A filling, huh? Did you go to the dentist?
Huh? Yeah, the next day.
Then you'll be in their records. That'll corroborate your testimony.
Oh, baby. We're figuring it out.
That's what you were getting at.
Moving on. What did Hamura do after he hit you?
He stumbled away into a sauna. That Go-10 place you mentioned.
Yagami's a good detective. He gets
and then headed into
the small stuff.
Yes.
Hasn't been too long, but he gets it. The old guy said sauna Go-10 said no one left the place until morning.
And as long as I can prove Hamura was here, we'll have our alibi.
Oh yeah, the cops mentioned something kind of similar.
Can I count on your testimony in court?
No problem. It'd be nice to have the great Yagami-san owe me a favor.
Oh, well.
Maybe Masuda could give me a few freebies, too.
Sure. I'll ask him. Hey, one more thing. Did you see any security cameras around when you ran into Hamura? Video evidence would lock this up for me.
Couldn't say. I don't usually look for that stuff.
Right. Well, thanks anyway. I'll be in touch.
Of course. See ya.
And there we go. We officially have everything we need. But we need to see if there's a camera nearby to figure it all out. Hold up.
Hello?
Bro! He's nowhere near as close before, but...
on someone who had a run-in with Hamura.
Yeah? Is it good news?
His alibi might be more airtight than we thought.
You're kidding me.
Just around midnight on the day of the crime, this guy Seiya got hit by Hamura, then saw him go to the sauna. It was apparently right by Kyushu #1 star. If they have a security camera, it would have caught everything. I'm heading to check it out now.
Hold off. Isn't that near KJR? Those Kyorai guys won't be happy to see you.
If I was worried about getting seen, I'd never leave the office.
Fair enough.
Small town. Very, very small town. Let's see. I could have sworn yeah. None of these places will do, though. We'll see if there's anything on the way over. Or maybe we'll... Oh, whoops. Wrong alley. Maybe we'll just go to Kyushu #1 star once again.